Hello, it's Kat here. How are you all? Welcome to my channel. This video I'm going to do a little update and things I've purchased during the week to give some of you that are newer to junk journals ideas on what you can buy and what you can use. I've had a few comments during the week, and one in particular was a new subscriber who asked me what is a signature. So it's given me a bit of an idea of maybe I'll film some videos down the track, and I'll maybe go back to the beginning. When I started out, I certainly had the same questions, so I just thought, well, it might be a good idea just to perhaps slow down a little bit and explain, because I just take it for granted that you guys all are experienced and know more than me, but perhaps some of you newer ones, yeah, probably like I was when I first started out, a bit overwhelmed and not really understanding all the terminology. So here we have a little pile that I've put together. So what I might do is move this across, and so during the week, some time ago, I don't know, a week or so ago, I got a bit inspired by our lovely Nat Williams, and she was making some faux stamps. So I realised I didn't have anything in my stash, so I went into a crafty stash Facebook group, and it was Crafty Stash Australia, and I just asked the question. I just said, has anybody got any faux postage stamp punches? And I was able to pick this up from a lovely lady who responded. So that's just a little bit of cardstock I've got, and it works quite well. So I only paid, I can't even remember, but I think I paid like maybe $15, and that included postage. So that's an idea. So I was just, this one I did earlier, and I've got these like little postage stamps, also these little images that I have shrunk down. Yeah, so I could do something like that for my journal that I'm working on at the moment for my design team project. Went op shopping and didn't really get very much, but out on the table, as soon as I walked in, were these lovely little runners, and I thought they were lovely colours. They're not hand embroidered. I think they're machine stitched, but they're very pretty. So this one here, I paid $1.50. I think that was like $1.50, and this one here as well. I bought those, so they'll make some nice covers, or I can chop them up and use it in a project. So I've actually started to use up some of my napkins, so that's just going to replace what I've already used up. I was a bit excited about this one, a lovely dressmaking book that I purchased at the vintage markets that I go to. And this one, now I did pay a bit for this, but there's lots and lots and lots of pages that I can use, so I will get quite a bit out of that. I paid maybe $20 for this. Isn't that cute? Look at the little girl there. I don't mind paying, I don't know, up to $20 for a book, because especially when there's one with so many images like this, because you only need a couple of pages, you know, like you find the middle signature and then pull it out, and you would only need to get maybe four sheets of paper out of this to put in a journal with other book pages. So you'll get a lot of mileage out of this. But even the cover I could use. I could even use that as a journal cover. I mean, there's so much to this that I could use. So I think for $20, you know, dollars that I paid, or 20 odd dollars, I know that it was about 1954 from memory. That was on the cover. Yeah, so that was one book that I picked up. This one is really cute. This is the mini treasure chest of great fairy tales, and you can see I paid $15 for that. but I got 5 books. So this one here is book 1, and it's just Hansel and Gretel. Oh look, Hansel and Gretel. I've got the little golden book, so I could use some of the images out of this. This one here, again, this must be more. There's the Emperor's New Clothes. I love that story as a kid. Book 3. And again, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Now this is another one. This is the 3 Wishes. And I think the Princess and the Pea, the Hare and the Tortoise and the Princess of the Pea. And so this one is fairly certain this one is Pinocchio, yeah, and I think the whole story is about Pinocchio. $15, and I got 5 books, so that's $3 a book, which is about right. That's what you would pay in an op shop. My one that I am really excited about is my Tim Holtz Tonic Studios stamping platform. So I will open it up for you guys. I've had a look, but I haven't had a play yet, but I will do that. So brand new. I'll just move that out of the way. So the idea is that you get some paper and you've got some magnets. So I was thinking, I was making these tags the other day, so I was thinking I might do some stamping on these. So you hold that down and then you get your stamping image. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I've got this stamp set here. This is Perfect Play CMS 383. So let's see how this works. I'm planning on doing this on camera, but let's do it. Okay, so now I haven't read the instructions properly, but there's 2 bits. This one says rubber and this one says clear. So I'm guessing. So let's take that out. Impromptu. Okay, so we'll put the paper down and do it like that. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna go for the Ranger Archival ink, the coffee. I see people doing this. You can see it hasn't really printed properly, like it hasn't stamped properly in the middle there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. But you can see stamping over and over again on the same spot, and you just, but I think I'll cover that over, I'll fussy cut like a Santa Claus or a reindeer or something and put that over the middle. Okay, so I went out and I was playing around with some of my Christmas stuff that I've got in the other room. So I cut that down to size. I think that's looking pretty good, and I just grabbed an image there, and then and I thought that makes quite a lovely little tag. So I just thought I would finish that off while I'm here. I just inked the edges, just using the Tim Holtz Distress ink. This one is Vintage Photo. I do tend to use this a lot. It's been raining here in Perth. It's been a real wintry sort of autumn day. I mean, I love it. I love my cooler weather. I just thought I would just punch these out. That's that. So I was thinking, actually I had it sort of off to the side and I thought that looked really cool as well. I should just do it all straight. I think I'll play it safe and I'll do it like that, yeah. So I'll just pop that one there. And just do the edges on that. Yeah. Just pop that down there like that. And then I'll just put this little sign, Adorable Christmas. Isn't she adorable? Stick that there like that. Reinforcement rings. Now, I've got my Copic markers here. So what I was thinking was and this is a little trick that I picked up from last year. So if you just colour that in there, and then it just gives you that, just let that dry a little bit, and then you can just different. We'll just stick that one there. Oops. So I made a bit of a boo-boo, so we will fix it. That's the beauty about what we do, is that sometimes these little accidents that we have, we can salvage them, and they actually end up looking really good, and they're a bit of a happy accident. As you can see, I tried to just get the inside here. So while I haven't got, look, this is what happens when you do videos by the seat of your pants and while you're filming. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll just put some lace there. So I'll just do skip of glue across there, stick that across there. Probably shouldn't be doing this on my stamping fabric scissors. That might make life a little bit easier. It's a miserable day out there. It's really raining. Gosh. But it's lovely. Now that we're gluing onto the lace, we're going to need a little bit of extra glue. Little ring. This time I'll do this like when it's not on the tag. Just get those edges there. There we go. Okay. Okay, and we'll stick that through there. And there we go, we've got a nice little tag. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. So yeah. So thanks very much, guys. Until next time, we'll see you around.